Companies in Malaysia are required to maintain something called Register of Beneficial Owners. The register includes details about individuals who ultimately own or control the company. As a company director, you have to obtain and record information about beneficial owners. And the company secretary is responsible for submitting this information to the Companies Commission of Malaysia, or known as SSM. Any changes to the information must be filed to the SSM within 14 days. The Companies Act has been amended and new guidelines have been issued by SSM for this purpose. Directors, members, and relevant persons who failed to comply or gave false information could face a heavy penalty and even imprisonment. Hi, welcome to Stanley Co. YouTube channel. We are a professional firm consisting of accountants, tax agents, and company secretaries. We hope to shed some light on this important topic, and we hope you can be better guided in meeting these new requirements. Let's jump right into the discussion. Let's look at what is beneficial ownership. How to identify a beneficial owner? And what are the compliance requirements? What is beneficial ownership? In simple terms, it is a process of identifying the real natural persons who ultimately control and benefit from assets and transactions, often across various corporate entities and jurisdictions. Why is beneficial ownership important? Because it helps uncover individuals who might misuse companies for illegal activities like corruption, fraud, and money laundering. Perpetrators often hide behind complex corporate setups to avoid detection. Who is a beneficial owner, BO? A BO must be a natural person who meets one or more of the following criteria. Criteria A. The person holds directly or indirectly in not less than 20% of the shares of the company. Criteria B. The person holds directly or indirectly in not less than 20% of the voting shares of the company. Criteria C. The person has the right to exercise ultimate effective control, whether formal or informal, over the company or the directors or the management of the company. Criteria D. The person has the right or power to directly or indirectly appoint or remove a director who holds the majority of the voting rights at the meeting of directors. Criteria E. The person is a member of the company and, under an agreement with another member of the company, controls alone a majority of the voting rights in the company. Criteria F. The person has less than 20% of shares or voting shares, but exercises significant control or influence over the company. We will look at these criteria and some examples in part 2 of this video. Important requirements. The Board of Directors is required to send a notice to all the members and require them to provide the relevant information on their beneficial ownership. The beneficial ownership information must be recorded in the Register of Beneficial Owners. And the register must be kept at the registered office and be made available to authorities and law enforcement agencies. The company is required to submit certain beneficial ownership information to the SSM using the EBOS system. Any changes to the information of the beneficial owner must be updated in the EBOS system within 14 days. Timeline. For existing companies, the beneficial ownership information must be lodged with SSM by June 30, 2024. As for newly incorporated companies, beneficial ownership information must be recorded in the Register of Beneficial Owners within 60 days from the appointment of the company secretary, and this is usually the incorporation date. And the information must be lodged with SSM within 14 days. Any changes to the information must be promptly updated in the register and be lodged with SSM within 14 days. Who is responsible? The Board of Directors. The Board of Directors is ultimately responsible for notifying members and collecting beneficial ownership information from them, ensuring that the information is recorded in the Register of Beneficial Owners, and ensuring the information is accurate and updated whenever there is any change. Members. Every member must inform the Board of Directors if they are a beneficial owner through a written confirmation. If not, they must disclose the identity of the beneficial owner they are representing or acting on behalf. Anyone other than a member of the company who has been given notice. If a non-member receives a notice under CA 2016 Section 60C, 2, or 3, from a company, they must confirm if they are the beneficial owner or name another potential owner. Similarly, the person identified as a beneficial owner must provide relevant details for identification. Company Secretary. They must ensure that the beneficial ownership information is entered into the Register of Beneficial Owners, and to lodge the required information with SSM. False information. It is important for everyone who is involved in this process to provide accurate information. Providing false information is a serious offense under the Act. This is the end of part 1 of our sharing. In our next video, we will look at the criteria for beneficial owners through some examples. Thank you for watching.